Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? I know it's been a while since I made a video, but I thought I'd make one right here, right now. So I came across an idea when I was tinkering with Forza Horizon and the tuning setup, and I thought to myself, who could make a better car? Me versus AI. Now, in this video, it's a surprising conclusion, but you'll have to watch the rest of the video to find out what that conclusion is. But let's just say I had a blast making this video. Anyway, enjoy the video. A Nova. Yes, a Nova. Okay, then. So I reckon we buy two Novas. So first and foremost, let me modify one of these cars. I will choose the black one because it's literally right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little tune on this one. I'll walk you through what's going on and stuff like that, and then I'll get the AI. In fact, I'll even put the prompt in right now. The prompt I put in is, can you make me a tune for a Chevrolet Camaro Supersport 968 for Forza Horizon 6? It needs to be able to stick to the road, but still retain its muscle heritage with a cammed engine note. Okay, so we just go boom. We'll give ChatGPT. Okay, here we go. So, assuming GTA 6, that's not until the end of the year. Assuming Forza Horizon 6 follows the same philosophy as the recent Horizon tunes, titles even, here's a tune that gives a 1970, this is 1969, so it's a year out of date. But what we will do is we will keep this in a moment. Like this. Okay, so, it's a V8. Fuck, that sounds mean. I'm keeping the stock engine because that sounds mean. I'm keeping the stock engine. We're going to keep it rear-wheel drive because why not? We'll put a supercharger on it because we can. And we shall put on a front bumper because it makes it look a little bit more mean. We shall put on a rear wing for rear tuning, and I don't really care about any of those, so we're not going to do that. Okay, tyres we're going to put on the vintage white walls because I like those. We shall make the fronts a little bit wider, and we shall make the rears a lot wider. We'll go for American Racing wheels because I like these. They're pretty good, but that noise though. It doesn't have top end, you can hear it. But God, it sounds nice. Right, okay. That's fine for that one. We shall change the clutch to a race clutch, a 9-speed. I've got 8-speed actually. Carbon fiber prop shaft, driveline and all that stuff. It's a prop shaft, isn't it? No, it's a prop shaft? No, what's the word? It is a prop shaft, yeah. So I don't know why I couldn't think of what the word was. Anyway, never mind. Right, so she'll put it on race brakes, race suspension, all that sort of stuff, just to give it a fighting chance. There we go. Put full race cage in and raise it a little bit lighter. Now here comes the fun part. Right, okay. Ooh, sounds good. Sounds beefy. I like the race exhaust on that one. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Right, that's all the parts installed. So we've gone from our personal one. I'll say it's my personal one. It's gone from 375 brake horsepower to 741. That's actually an improvement. It's a big improvement. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is where it all comes to fruition. The tune has been put on. What we're going to do instead is take this one for a spin, see how it goes, and then we shall come back and we'll give I can't say that. We'll give the AI a go. How about that? We'll give that one a go instead. Ooh! Ooh! Honestly, not bad. Not bad. That's me saying this about my own tune, by the way. It's not bad at all, obviously. I've been playing Forza games since they ever first came out, so I think I know a thing or two about tuning. Driving, on the other hand, is a completely different thing altogether, but we'll worry about that later. I mean, it's not the quickest car in the world, but I didn't do this for the speed. I did this for the handling, which, to be fair, it's fantastic. All right, let's go back to the showroom. Sorry, go back to the house, and let's see what the AI can do, shall we? If we have a quick look at what the ChatGPT tried to tell me, so we'll go over this one more time. Assuming Forza Horizon 6 follows the same tuning philosophy as recent Horizon titles, here's a tune that gives the 70s. This is 1969. The Chevrolet gives the 70s Chevrolet Nova Supersport 3. Is it the field of road-hugging resto mod whilst keeping the brutal big block character? The goal is to make it rotate into corners without turning into a modern supercar. Sure. So basically, this is what we're going to go with. So effectively, we better just put all this stuff on and have a go. It does come with a tune, as you can see here. It comes with alignment, the anti-roll bars and all that sort of stuff, the springs, the dampening, the aero, the differential, and the driving style here. So let's see, realistically, what we can do with this. I mean, it says are we aiming for a certain thing? We're not. We're just going to see what happens when the AI gives it a go. Okay, let's start from the top and let's grab the car. Okay, and here's the car. Right, okay, so let's give it a go, shall we? I hit the wrong button. Let's go to custom tuning and see what we can do. Okay, so so according to this, we're going to keep the stock 396 big block. It does make sense. Okay, so we're not going to do anything supercharger-wise. We're not going to change anything cosmetic-wise or anything like that. We're going to keep it rear-wheel drive and all that good stuff. So let's start with the tyres, because that's what I usually tend to work backwards, so that's kind of cool. So we're going to go with semi-slick tyres, according to ChatGPT. Semi-slick raced compound. Oh, actually, I suppose, yeah, it'll be semi-slick race compound. Sure. I didn't actually say that in the thing, but we will. Front width, tyre width, we're going to go for 255. It doesn't have that, so we're going to go 245. There we go. And rear, we are going to go through to 295, which it does actually have. Again, not going to change anything, but it doesn't say anything about changing the wheels. It just says that the size can be 17s or 18s. We're going to go 17s on the front and 18s on the rear. Interesting choice by the AI there, but never mind, don't worry about it. We're going to now go to clutch and race suspensions and all that sort of stuff. So driveline, they want a race clutch. Okay. And they want a sports suspension. 6-speed. Okay. With a racing differential. Okay. Can do that. I can do that. Okay. And a racing drive shaft, obviously. Okay, so suspension-wise, we're going to be having... Let's have a look. We're going to have race springs. There we go. We're going to have a race anti-roll bars, front and rear, I'm assuming. We are going to have race chassis reinforcement, and we're going to have race waste reduction. It makes a lot of sense. Doesn't say anything about brakes. So I'm not going to do anything about the brakes. It literally doesn't say a goddamn thing about the brakes, which is actually kind of funny. Yeah, there's no mention on here about brakes whatsoever, so we're going to keep the stock brakes. That should be fun. Okay, so now we're just going to do the nitty-gritty engine sort of stuff. Now, this is exactly what I'm going to put on it, okay? So I'm going to put on the race exhaust. Okay. We're going to put on the race camshaft. Okay. Fueling system, we're going to be putting on... Let's see if I can... That's going to be the car. Yeah, it's going to be the carburetor. We're going to put on a race carburetor. It says fueling system or fuel system race. Yeah, it's an old car. It's got a carb. Hasn't got a race. It hasn't got a fuel system. Ignition. We're going to go with race again. And flywheel, we're just going to have race or sport. So we'll go race on this one because it says race or sport. We'll give it the best in it. And it sounds like this. It does say avoid engine swaps or turbos if you want the authentic muscle sound. Now that should be it. Okay, so this isn't as powerful as our one, but again, this is completely off the back of ChatGPT. So this should be fun. Right, okay, so custom tuning now, so this should be the fun part again. Okay, so tire pressures is going to be 27.5. And 28. Gearing. Now, here's the fun part. So, we don't have... it gives me approximation of gears, but it doesn't have... It doesn't have the ability to change the gear ratios, which is fine. So we're just gonna put the final gear to what it's recommended. I'm not gonna change it because it's what it recommends. Okay, that's fine. Alignment now, here we go. So, we are getting a 1.8 1.8 at the front and minus 1.2. No toe-in, nothing like that, and 6.2 caster angle. There we go. Anti-roll bars, we're going to go for 28 and 22. 28 on the dot and 22 on the dot. There we go. Okay, springs. Here we go. So we are going to have... so that's in pounds, isn't it? We don't need pounds. What we need is the other one. So we need... What is it? What does it say? It's 650 pounds. 650 pounds. That's a bit much, don't you think? It's 294. Okay. It's going to be a stiff bitch. And it only goes up to 200. I'll tell you what. There we go. And I'm thinking it's basically the same thing on the reverse for that. Is it ChatGPT? 580. What's 580? Interesting. Okay. 263. Okay, 263. Okay. Right, okay, that's that. And I'm thinking just lower the fuck out of it. There we go. Okay, dampening. We've got 9.2. And rear wheel got 8.4. 5.2. And 4.6. Okay, what else we've got? Aero, here we go. Minimum. Oh, can't do it in aero, never mind. Differential. Oh, I don't even got brakes. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, acceleration. Here we go. 40% and 18%. I don't think I'm gonna be a fan of this one. Right, okay. Okay, so that is the entirety of that's the entirety of the AI transcript. Right, okay, so if we have a quick look at the bottom, so I'll zoom in on the actual video. But it says, right, the Nova rewards a traditional muscle car approach. Brake in a straight line, roll into the apex, feed the throttle into aggressive rather than flooring it, and let the big block torque pull you out of the corner. The result in the car still feels like a 369 SS, torquey, slightly intimidating, eager to wag its tail if you're careless, but with enough grip and composure to be competitive on twisty roads. I can't read, apparently. Right, okay, so we're going to give this a go. Okay, we're going to take it for a nice little test drive, but I'd be unfair if I just went, okay, from a test drive perspective, my car's better than the AI. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that at all. What I'm going to do instead is something completely different. Oh, well, hello. This is very much slidey. It sounds nice. To be fair, yeah, it does sound really nice. Don't get me wrong, mine is quicker. 100% mine is quicker, but this one seems a bit more lively. It does, it's true to its name. It does seem like it's kicking the back end out a little bit more than normal. It's not quick, but ooh, its brakes are terrible too. It's not quick by any stretch of the means. It's not quick at all. But I don't know. It just feels a lot nicer. I can't really explain it. The time trial. So we're going to be pitting this Nova, which is the ChatGPT version, versus my Nova, which is the Barker RP edition. Are we ready? We're going to take the AI out first because obviously it's the one we just did. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to literally ignore everyone else on the track because this is my time. Okay, let's see if we can... I feel like the Stig right now. I will admit, it handles beautifully. Like, I can't fault the handling on this at all. Is it quick? No. No way, shape, or form. Is it fun to drive? Yes. The back end does kick out. But it's controllable. Very controllable. Oh, there we go. Nice little kick out into the dirt there. Oh, a little bit aggressive there. Nice. Not too bad, not too bad. And we did that in a 1.9, whatever it was, right, 1.9. Okay, 1 minute and 9 seconds. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see how my car goes. Now, this is my tuned version of the same car. So, without further ado, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Ooh, this one. Ooh. This one's more of a pig and requires a bit more braking, but she's fine. She's fine. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, this, the handling on this is not great. I will be brutally honest with you on that one. Top speed is there, but... Oh, there's a little bit of tap of the brakes on that one. Oh, terrible racing line on that one. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. Okay. Oh. She handles like a stuck pig. And in fact, she's slower! Oh my god! I believe we were slower by 2 seconds. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is very interesting. Alright, so that was rather interesting, to say the least. I wasn't expecting that at all, if I'm honest. So, obviously, there are very subtle differences between my tune and the tune of the ChatGPT, or the AI in this case. So the AI didn't put a few things into equation, couldn't adjust gear ratios and stuff like that, didn't have new brakes and things like that. However, it handled a heck of a lot better than this one did, which to me is a surprising turnaround. I'm going to be brutally honest here. So me being me, I have put into the equation gear ratios, braking, and all that other stuff. AI didn't do that. However, the AI was 2 seconds faster than I was with my tune. Bearing in mind, I have my so-called God tier gearbox ratio, which apparently doesn't mean shit, and apparently it can design a much better car than I can. But this is not the end of the series, by the way. We just started with muscle cars, classic muscle cars of that, and I'm thinking of a small series where we pit AI, various degrees of AIs out there. It's not just ChatGPT. There are quite a few. So pit them against my knowledge, which apparently seems actually pretty useless. Anyway, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more from the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm Barker RP. I Twitch daily. I don't Twitch daily. I Twitch on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and sometimes Saturdays if a collab stream is happening. But come catch me over there. I have a TikTok, which everything is down in the description anyway. So if you want to go check me out on my socials, they are down in the description. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. God damn, I got beaten by an AI again. What am I gonna do?